Alright, hello, and let's get this started. So our first goal for today is not that. It's going to be that over there. No, not him. That marker over there. So we could fly. I want to climb over there. Anyways, this episode, we're gonna try to accomplish a few things today, but it's not gonna be, well, the things that would make sense to do in the same place. Because I'm not here to make sense. I'm here to do things as I want to do them. So what I want to do right now is first grab this little pouch over here. And we got it. So next, we're gonna fly over to Lake Acuity. And I can go faster, and I might do that real soon. Yeah, let's try to go a little bit faster. So one of the reasons why I don't... Braviary is both my most used ride Pokemon, but also not exactly my favorite. For a few... Well, the main reason is that Braviary loses height whenever you're flying with him. And it doesn't really make sense to me because Braviary is using its psychic powers to fly. So, like, why doesn't it just use its psychic powers to, like, help it lift up? Also, there's the whole thing of Braviary could just flap its wings and get more height. So anyways, Braviary is an interesting Pokemon. Anyway, we are... I think I actually need this one. I have a few... I already have a few Sneasels, but the thing is that I don't think I actually have a male Sneasel. I don't want to throw a Pokeball, I want to throw an Ultra Ball. Yeah. So I now have a male Sneasel, and we're going to move on now there. Anyways, the first place we're going to be going after getting the pack is going to be Lake Acuity, so that we can finish up this quest. And we'll be going into here. And I just realized right now that I kinda... Oh, nope, I still have it open. Good. Himiko, you have already seen the other ones. Why are you so shocked that they're here? Really? You get an attack right off the bat? Anyway. I don't want to knock it out, so... It's just, man, if this thing uses rest or something else, I'm not gonna be happy. Or it uses mystical power, but thankfully it's not actually that powerful. So now we'll be trying to catch Uxie, and hopefully it won't take as many tries as the last time I did. Oh no. Oh no. And one of the things is that my team isn't exactly catching friendly. But that didn't matter because these Pokemon have a pretty high catch rate, I guess. Ooh, Draco Plate. and the plate of the lakes is now complete. Based on Kogita's hints, there might be one more plate left for me to find. So, yeah. It's Pokemon time, yep. Hi, Dazzle. You just missed me catching Uxie. Uxie? Whatever. So, now, it would probably make more sense for me to just make my way over there. Wouldn't that be right? Of course it would be right, but we're not. That's not what we're doing. Instead, we will be making our way over... Oop! I have just realized I closed the wrong picture. So, shoot. That's going to take me a little bit of time to get back, so... Okay. Alright, so instead, we won't be doing that. Instead, we're going to be picking up a few more things first. And then, I have to try to figure out where something is. But yeah, I almost drowned, wow. In-game. I almost drowned in-game. Oops. Nope, that's not right. So I did look up where the poems are, and that's actually what we're going to be doing. There, Ursaluna. Okay, that wasn't it. I know there's one somewhere near Lake Acuity. I hope. It's somewhere around here. I just don't know exactly where. So I'm just gonna have the issue of a few things going on. Like, is it actually this way or this way? Oh, it's okay, it's this way. So we're gonna have to do that. Yeah, this one. Okay. Nope. Yes? Yes. Old verse 7. O lake in alabaster lands of ice, like brimming over with rich acuity. How many seek the Pokemon that shows itself there, out to answer its words true, and earn its boon through ingenuity. But should they fail to understand its words and let its questions with no reply, their minds will be wiped clean of memory. O lake in alabaster lands of ice, depths where rich acuity go to sing. Alright, so that's one of the poems down. And I'm going to be honest with you, when I will no doubt take the time to actually read through all of the poems, I'm going to be using a web browser to do that. Just because, like, for some reason I'm having trouble reading I'm having trouble with the text when I'm reading it on the screen. So the next one I know is somewhere around here, but I need to try to figure it out. So there. And now. Okay. So here I am, and unfortunately it's also not in my favorite kind of location. So I'm just going to be using a marker for now to do that, to just really help me out. Because this is one that I definitely would have missed by myself. So, alright, we're going to try to get onto, oops. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to be going this way, and thankfully, Perugly are not actually that aggressive. Now, I have a very sinking feeling about this. Yep. So yeah, this is one that I definitely would have missed or gotten very frustrated with if I hadn't looked it up. Unfortunately, because I have to try to direct Braviary into the right hole, I will still get kind of mad, to say the least. So anyways, we're going to be bringing out Dusadui for this, mostly because I can. Hi there. I mean, if you're going to do that to me, then, well, you're going to get caught. Anyways, I also forgot that this is where I can get more Zorua, so I'm putting a marker down here. I mostly forgot because I got an outbreak of them at one point. Huh. Anyways, I just... ah, shoot, sorry. No more legendary hunt? We'll be getting back to the legendary hunt. And... yeah. Anyways, when you come back, I'll tell you that again. Wintry, austere, brimming with strange power, certainly the land of Hisui bears some resemblance to Sinjo. Here, where the ancient Sinnoh people were born, I will spend an eternity until the one with the mission appears. Okay. So, actually, let's take a look at that one, because finally, we have a reference to Sinjo. Wintry, austere, brimming with strange power, certainly the land of Hisui bears some resemblance to Sinjo. Here, where the ancient Sinnoh people were born, I will spend an eternity, until the one with the mission appears. So, that probably refers to us, the player character, the one with the mission. But also, we finally have a reference to Sinjo. Oh, wow. Congratulations on the Shiny Alpha Spirit Tomb. Wow. I'm just happy about finally getting a reference to Sinjo. So, Hisui and Sinjo have finally been linked together. And also linked with Sinnoh. Here, where the ancient Sinnoh people were born, I will spend an eternity until the one with the mission appears. So, yeah, anyways. Congrats on your alpha. That's not the ride Pokemon I actually need. Well, hi there. Alright, and it is nighttime, so actually Weird Deer is faster. It is nighttime, so we're gonna go actually take care of something right now. And yes, it would have been faster for me to just fly back, not just because I need to find the exit. Okay, interesting. Where did she go? Oh, where is she? Oh, there she is. I also just realized that, well, one, she does see me, so that's not going to help at all. Where is she now? Where is Frostlass? Ugh. No, I already have one of you. I don't need another one. It's the Frostlass I need it. Blue Gardevoir is the most frustrating hunt. I can imagine so. Which, again, is like... Well, I mean, I guess if there is a guaranteed alpha for Gardevoir, that would be the better way to do it than trying to catch the shiny routes and evolving that. But, I mean, the shiny route is going to be easier to catch at the very least. Anyways, which way is the way out of... Okay, I'm headed the right direction, at least. So let's get back on to Goat Dad. And let's head back and up here. So yeah, we're about 20 minutes into this stream. And I've already accomplished a whole bunch of things this episode. Such as getting the last spirit. So let's do that. Alright, I caught all of the wisp. Now time to go back to the creepy glitch girl. Because, she's broken. She is broken in a way that if it was intentional, it's neat. If it was not intentional, well, it's still neat because it works very nicely for the role that she serves in the story. So, my last stream was full of bugs. Like, an astounding number of bugs. So, anyways. Yeah, I needed that Sneasel to get the last one. Yeah, that's shiny hunting for you. But apparently they did, Nintendo did update the game so that the shiny charm would work right again. Not that I knew that it was broken at all, because I still don't have it. But anyways, yeah. That should be good. So anyways, we are back in town, which means a few things. One, we can go report to Vesa. Who, I wonder, is she still broken? Nope, she's not broken, she's just being creepy. So yeah, last time I managed to somehow glitch her out so that I could basically walk right through her. I don't remember exactly what I had done though. Yeah, I don't know exactly what I had done, but during the daylight hours, when I tried to interact with her, she but it came completely like I could just walk through her. But other times, wow, you've gathered every last one of the wisps. I really can't thank you enough. I completely forgot her other line. Now we can finally seal away that havoc-wrecking bundle of mischief once more. But we'll need to go to the Shrouded Ruins. That's the only place where the sealing will work. We should meet there at the same time of day as we first met. I hope you remember. I do not. Oh, thank God, it told me at night. Okay. Because it's like, oh, let's meet at the same time of day. And it's like, did I meet you in the morning? In the afternoon? At night? Oh, God. Thankfully, apparently she only appears at night, so... yeah, that's good. Anyways, I won't be doing that right now. Vesa can wait. Ingo, on the other hand, I have been delaying this. Anyways, let's see. Well, let's battle Wenton. Not gonna lie, I thought when you said the fairy charm, I think you mean shiny charm. Shiny charm was broken. Broken that the rates went down, but apparently some players can't get it even if they fulfill the requirements. Yeah, no, I don't even know what was broken about it. Your talent has me shaking, but feeling honored as well. Yeah, I just know, like, apparently the shiny charm was bugged. I don't know even what, because I don't have it. And I can't get it yet. I challenged him to a battle, thank you very much. So anyways, Ingo lets you call on people to battle. And basically he kind of does what he did before with his battle subway, which is pretty neat. Oops. Oh well, good job, Sizer, tanking that hit. So, let's... alright, Sizer will be able to tank another hit. As long as it's not like another, well, as long as Gastrodon doesn't do critical damage, or... oh, no, good job, Sizor. So now, let's try X-Scissor. And because I got that double hit, I can do it twice. Okay, and a Jolteon. Oof. Good job tanking that hit. But, nope. Alright. But Jolteon got its 2 attacks out, so that means that it's switching in Damien now. 1 means that it shouldn't... yep, good. Okay, that's what the shiny charm bug was. Your Pokemon are simply unstoppable. Yahoo! Oh, okay, so that was one... I hadn't done anything with Ingo yet. So that was one thing I was curious about, because a lot of the battle tower stuff, like, your Pokemon don't gain experience after that. So that's why I just hadn't really done anything with Ingo, because it's like, well, if I'm not going to get experience from it, then let's not. And like that's one of the things that, like the battle subway and all those, I think part of me would really prefer if it were just a way to let players keep gaining XP. It's not, you show me what truly, I guess, guess it said, like, you showed me what truly matters. It's not winning or losing, it's working in harmony with your Pokemon. Thank you, Ingo. Oh, I can just keep calling them. Alright, let's try Bren. I forgot to change my Pokemon around. One glimpse is enough to understand just how much strength you and your Pokemon wield. Security Corps Bren challenged you to battle. Wormadam. Yeah, I need to switch around my Pokemon. But, ooh, Scizor is back to full strength, so we're gonna start this off with an X-Scissor against Wormadam. And I have to say, I really do like using Scizor as a Pokemon. It's one that I've never been able to really add to my team very much. Because of, like, 1, the trading requirements, 2, the lack of easy availability of the metal coat, and all of that. Because, like, again, like, I don't particularly enjoy doing the battle towers, just because it's like I spend so much time grinding my Pokemon outside of the towers. Ooh. I spend so much time grinding my Pokemon outside of, like, the battle towers and such. And then I get to them just to have to keep doing them to get battle points. But I need, like, 64 battle points usually for evolution items. And it's just like, I don't have time for that. And, like, and that's the thing, like, you don't even gain that many battle points per, like, time, unless you do well, so the way that you battle with your Pokemon, your skill is peerless. That's because none of my peers exist in this time period, save for Ingo, who has no memory. I suspect you and your Pokemon will only grow stronger yet, so I must train diligently for my part as well. Anyways, I want DLC that lets me send Ingo home. Oh, right, before that... Ingo. Before that, I should... Yeah, okay, so this is how it decides the battle order. So, let's try putting Samurott first. And this time, Zisu. So, I'll tall lady. Very tall. Hi. Moving on. Hey, it's me, Zisu. Can we skip the introductions, right? No, Ingo will get back somehow. But, like, one of the main things that I hope that they do is just, like, not abandon this storyline. And so, like, that's one of the issues I'm currently having, just, like... So, in, how should I put it? Okay, so Looker was introduced in, Platinum first. Oh no. Yeah, so Looker was introduced in Platinum. Uh-oh. And again, that's one of the reasons why I would have preferred Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl to have been more like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby incorporated parts of the Emerald storyline into their game, but Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are just straight up remakes of the old games. Whereas Platinum, I feel, was the much better storyline. Not just because, wow. Man, Zissou is actually pretty troublesome. Moving on. But we got Platinum. Platinum is when we were introduced to Looker. Man. I'm probably gonna have a Pokemon faint from this battle. Oh, nope, we're good. Thank you, Damien. So, Platinum introduced us to Looker. Looker then kept appearing throughout the games. Well, now I didn't expect that. Oh, Zissou, Zissou. You still gave me the most trouble. Moving on. And we kept seeing Looker, like again, we saw him in Gen 5. And Gen 6, we saw him there again. And like Gen 6 was when we found out where his homeland was. Gen 6 was also Gen 6 was also Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And that's when we got him suddenly shoved into another world, and that storyline was continued and explained in Alola. And it's like he fell through an ultra wormhole, and that's why his memories are gone. And that was confirmed with Annabelle. But we didn't really get a good explanation for Annabelle, because Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire didn't have the Battle Frontier. And I think that would have been really cool if in that generation for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they had the Battle Frontier, and they had noted that Annabelle was missing from their world. And that could have been a thing that would have then led to like establishing that the Annabelle that is now in the Alola-verse is an Annabelle that went missing from a different world, and just like kind of helped carry that forward, or at least helped carry Annabelle's story forward, or Looker's story forward with Gen 8. But we haven't had that because Sword and Shield were set in Galar, and Galar has like crazy Pokedex entry rules, so we didn't have that. We kind of had the Ultra Wormholes in the Crown Tundra, but not as much. And then Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl could have been a really good time to like bring together a whole bunch of storylines or universes and gone like, this is, I think her name is Emma from Kalos, and she's the one that shows up in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Well, whatever, the Unbreakable Platinum. Let's call it Unbreakable Platinum, the game I wish we had gotten. Unbreakable Platinum. And we get Annabelle, or we get Emma, and we get like something, or like we get an absence felt in the Platinum storyline because Looker is gone. Looker is not here. And then have that continue, or like even better, have Emmet there by himself investigating Team Galactic, and then we would have Ingo here. Anyways, but I feel like with Gen 8, the developers kind of dropped the Ultra Wormhole Amnesiac Faller storyline. It's And like maybe they'll continue it with Ingo and Amet, but we didn't really get it as much in Gen 8. It seems like I was teaching you about Agile Style and Strong Style only yesterday, but now you're a true hero of Hisui. I wonder what she says if you did this before. Annabelle is now the demon one, confirmed? I don't know what you mean by that, actually. I don't know what you mean by the demon one. Also, as soon as you said Annabelle is the demon one, confirmed, I completely thought of a different thing. So anyways, I can continue to rant about Ingo, Amet, and the Faller storyline that they've introduced to the games. Mostly for the rule of cool, but now what it means is that they need to continue it. So anyways, we did that for a bit, and that got me a little bit of time. The horror movie Annabelle doll. Okay, I wasn't actually even thinking about that. But, yeah, sure. We can go with that. I was thinking of Magnus Archives Annabelle. I think that's her name. Well, anyways, we're gonna do this. We're gonna come back here. Because there's still one more thing I can do here. So yeah, I think I'm going to be using Ingo's substitute battle train a little bit more often, especially for grinding outside of stream. Just because, like, I have been trying to figure out ways to level up my last Pokemon before, like, the final stuff, which is why I'm skirting around some obvious things. I don't want to get the last plate just yet because, like, Ferenz is level 81, but the Pokemon that I added to my team later are much lower level. I just want demons to be a part of Gen 9 as it's also in Spain because religion myths. So, alright, you and I seem to be kind of near the same part. Kind of seem to be having similar brain waves for the quote-unquote Pokemon Spain place. Because, religion. Now, you, I know, are from a certain country that Spain had a lot of influence over at one point in history. And I've been on a bit of a history documentary kick for a certain few months. Months? Weeks? Months? I'm not sure anymore. Time is weird. And, like, you know, I think at this point, I think the thing that other English speakers might be more familiar with is nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Now, will Game Freak go that direction? If you had asked me a year ago, I would have said no. They would not go the direction of Pokemon religion and trying to address any religion in the Pokemon games. However, we got this game where it had two religious fanatics at each other's throats. So who knows? Maybe we will. Maybe we'll get that. I think it would be even funnier, though, if we got, like, the War of Spanish Succession in Pokemon Spain. Whatever it's called. Have they ever confirmed that? I don't know. We're just going to keep calling I'm just going to keep calling it Pokemon Spain until somebody tells me it has an actual name. Anyways, hi Mai. I'll finally talk to you. So we meet here again. I've been hearing plenty about your impressive exploits. But of course I've always known you would impress us ever since you dealt with that alpha cricketune for me. I've got my hands full as well. I have no idea why, but Munchlax keeps trying to run off in different directions. Munchlax! Where are you off to now? I'm not sure what he's so focused on, but he just up and disappears without warning. Keeping track of him has been quite the task. Mum! What was that just now? It almost seems to be responding to Munchlax. Your ARC phone is reacting to Munchlax and displaying his destination. It's pointing to Ramanas Island. My, isn't this exciting? I wonder if we're about to see another strange phenomenon sweep across Hisui. Or perhaps I'm reading too much into things. Could I ask you to visit Ramanas Island to try to shed some light on this new mystery? Mysterious pan up. And also, can we talk about how your Munchlax is probably, like, a prophet of some sort? Can we talk about that? I think we ought to talk about how your Munchlax has now become a prophet. And, just keep him from trying to go to everyone door to door, you know? Just, like, keep him away from people's stores. I'm not saying keep him out of people's, food. Oh, just let Munchlax go crazy about that, but, alright, I'm not actually seeing a marker right now, so... And right now, this is just full of Driftblim and Drifloon, so that's not too different. The Infernape is back, as it should be. Don Quixote? Oh man, yeah, you know what? Let's get some Don Quixote up. I hope that's our rival. I hope I can have a rival that I can get real annoyed at. The name of the Gen 9 games? No. The name of the Gen 9 region. This seems to be the place Mai's Munchlax was interested in. Babies! Better report back to Mai about Sarua. Hang on. Before that, though, can I catch them? Because I keep forgetting to give them food. So I'm just going to be feeding them for a few minutes right now. Eat. Eat, little darlings. Uh-oh. It's seen me. Okay. So, I want to get back here as fast as I can. So I'm just gonna teleport. Alright. I now have to communicate this to my or Munchlax, I'm not entirely sure which one. Done with your investigation? Please tell me what you found. I don't know what I picked. That hardly tells me anything. What kind of Pokemon did you see then? Zorua. I'm not calling them spiteful foxes. I love my Zorak. The spiteful fox Zorua? Well, you came across a rare Pokemon. I've seen them in the Icelands before, but not here. So was that it, Munchlax? You were curious about Zorua? Well, this is unexpected. It seems there are 2 Munchlax now. But naturally, I would never fail to recognize my own Munchlax. It's you, right? Not the Munchlax next to me. The other one. Wow. Mother, you have failed me. So it was Zorua. How odd for it to appear in the Fieldlands. Mom. I only hope this isn't an omen of something unpleasant yet to come. As a precaution, it might be best for you to report this to your captain. Yeah, eventually. Back to the island! They're aggressive, so you can 4v1 them pretty easily. Yeah. But I want to catch them. I just hope that... Are they still here? No, they're gone! Oh wait, no they're not. Hello, my sweeties. Hello, my sweeties. Which Pokemon shall I use? This one. Oh yes, it is a 4v1! So, yeah, I'm not actually going to be battling them, I'm going to be catching them. My sweeties. I love this Zorua design. It's just unfortunate that right now I'm going to be getting hit by all of them. One by one. So, well, while we're on Ramanas Island, something of just a little bit of note, the Ramanas Rose is an actual real-world rose as well. And it's it's the floral symbol of Hokkaido, which is the region Sinnoh/Hisui is based on. And that's the thing, like, Hisui is based on Hokkaido, based on the same time of when Hokkaido wasn't yet called Hokkaido, when it was called Ezo or Yezo. However you want to, what's the word? Make the Romanization of its old name. So this Hisui is back when it was called Yezo. And this game is pretty much right on the cusp of when mainland Japan, let's call it, started its colonization of Hokkaido. Now, it is worth pointing out that the game itself is definitely creating a much better portrayal of what happened. So they've just kind of decided to, well, the role of the Ainu in this world has definitely been downplayed compared to in the real world. So in this world, in the Pokemon world, you had the Celestica people who vanished, quote unquote, from Hisui, and in fact left Hisui for other parts. Pretty much confirmed by the poem that it was like, oh yeah, Hisui is similar to Sinjo, which is a place in Johto. But yeah, you have the original Celestica people who disappeared, and then you had the Diamond and Pearl clans who came back to Hisui. And the Diamond and Pearl clans are pretty much analogs. I think analogs is the term that I want for the Ainu people. And then, like, you have Kamado and his whole crew, and Laventon as well. I'll talk about who's Laventon's real-world counterpart is, not his future Pokemon world counterpart is, because we don't know that. I also have to remember the guy's name right now. Oops. Anyways, so, like, the Galaxy team are pretty much, their real-world counterpart is real-world Japan. And by that I mean the original Tokyo government. And, well, original people who lived on Honshu. So, like, Kamado is, they don't say it outright, but he's from Johto. He has the accent, like, in the English version, he has the accent that the translators typically give to people from Osaka, and from what I've heard in the Japanese version, he just straight up has a Kansai. He uses Kansai dialect when he switches to his more stressed out version. Well, his more stressed out manner of speaking. Right, I have to report this to Cylene. So, and that's one of the things that the developers made an active choice to do. They have downplayed Japan's, not just downplayed, they've definitely made this world much easier for people to accept what happens in the future by, well, essentially downplaying the Japanese government's role in what happened to the Ainu people. But that's a whole discussion for later. Cylene! Mai's Munchlax has become a prophet. A gathering of Zaru in a place other than their natural habitat. Could this also have been caused by the space-time rift? Well, it could also be climate change of just, like, the north is getting too warm or more. Who knows? Maybe the rest of it's getting too cold. I suppose we don't know enough yet to say for certain. At any rate, thank you for the report. I'm more concerned about the profit part, but anyways. Munch! Kimiko, things are growing worse. After we parted, Munchlax reacted to several different locations, and there was a mass outbreak at each of them. Simultaneously in multiple locations. These must be somehow different from the mass outbreaks we know. Why don't we call this new phenomenon a massive mass outbreak? Your new orders are to investigate this massive mass outbreak. Thank you for finally giving me some work. It sounds like I can count on you to keep investigating. Well then, I'll be waiting for you by the front gate. So, yeah. Anyways, this game does ease up on things a bit, so that they're easier to swallow. Alright, hi there, Mai. I suppose I should tell you exactly what I witnessed first. Munchlax suddenly took off running into a rainstorm. I tried to stop him lest he get wet, but then I saw those mass outbreaks appearing all over. Perhaps it was the massive mass outbreak that Munchlax was so curious about. If that's the case, Munchlax might be able to help us investigate this phenomenon. I'll also work with you as I'm concerned about Munchlax. We can begin our investigation as soon as you're prepared. Are you ready to go now? Yep. Excellent. Off to the Heights camp with us. We haven't seen anything out of the ordinary yet, nor has Munchlax reacted to anything. Shall we just wait for a while to see whether something happens? It's raining, and it looks like it's going to get worse. Are you worried about the rainstorm, Munchlax? We still don't know what's causing these mysterious mass outbreaks. How will we find one? Where should we look? We kind of know how to find one, we just gotta wait for Munchlax, but how about where will we look? Perhaps that fancy map of yours can show us something. Munch. Oh, jeez, that's a lot. That is a lot, but, this isn't, you know what, this is the easiest one for us to get to, actually. The other one, well, actually, this one might be easier. Massive mass outbreak of phenomenon in which blah 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 blah, marked by a question mark, and you won't know until you go see them. Alright, so we have to hurry. It seems you have some idea where to look for these outbreaks now. Why not check out a few? Seeing at least 3 ought to give us some idea of what is going on. Check your map and investigate, yeah. So, let's get on to the Goat Dad. No, I don't want to deal with you right now. Yeah, one of the troublesome things with, shoot, I don't remember. With Pikachu, I have to catch them without being spotted. Anyways. Yeah, pretty much they all know I'm here, so... That one. Whoops. Well, fine. Alright, am I too far away for this battle? Oh, that's a level 60 Pikachu. Well, anyways, I have to catch more of these Pikachu. Wasn't expecting it to be level 60 though. Which one is aggressing me right now? I don't know. I also don't even know if... Thank you for the lock-on. Ah. Man, Pikachu actually are aggressive. Which, neat. Again, I hope that they do actually continue some of this in the Scarlet and Violet games. Haha, that's a no-sell on Damien. I hope that they do actually continue this in the future. Ooh! Big boy Pikachu! Oh, I want the big boy Pikachu. I want the big boy Pikachu that is flipping out. Alright, but I don't need this Raichu, so I'm just gonna wreck it. But yeah, I'm not having much luck just being able to sneak up on. The rainstorm shows no sign of stopping soon. That's a neat... Okay, no, Ooh! Okay. Shoot. Alright, I have to deal with both of them, but that's okay. I just want to make sure that... Okay. I want the big boy Pikachu. So, I think that if I do that, then Damien... Good. So yeah, Damien's gonna get knocked out soon enough, but... Damien has served me well. And who knows, maybe this will be enough. But come on, big boy Pikachu. I want my Chungus. Yes, I get the Chungus. Alright, let's, however, take the time to heal up Damien, because Damien is my best Pokemon for this area. Huh. What Pokemon is that? Please get distracted by the food. Ah! Come on, come on. Yes! Alright, so now let's go find another place to check out. Easiest one from here. It's still going to be checking out this island, but from here, it's a matter of just going down the hill. But I also want to have my Pokemon up just so I can see which one's going to be the better one to have out. Alright, so it looks like in this area where I should have... Ooh, that was bad. But I didn't die, and that's the important thing. Anyways, Damien is getting a real workout today. It is, however, just a Shinx, so I'm not going to use my bulldozers on it. But yeah, Shinx aren't supposed to be in this area, I think. But anyways, I really do hope that they continue to have some element of this. So I know, like, some people aren't great with action games, but in my opinion, this is a very easy action game. Oops! So having in Pokemon like Shinx and Pikachu who get really aggressive towards you, I think, like, it does bring a bit more personality to Pokemon. And, like, one of the troubles that the developers did say that they were having with Pokemon was just trying to imagine how you would make an open world game. And I think that they figured out a way to do it. Anyways, Luxio gets the bulldoze. But right now I just need to figure out where... There it is. And yeah, my main hope is that I hope that the developers keep using this rather than trying to come up with a new gimmick every single year. So, like, I think some of the other stuff like Mega Evolutions and Z moves and even Dynamaxing could be more ironed out. Where is this last Pokemon? There it is! Get ironed out more rather than forgotten. Or ignored might be the better word. So, like, admittedly with Dynamaxing, the developers did find a very good way to explain why it wouldn't be coming back in later games. Tying it to the region, unlike what they did with Mega Evolutions. And they tried to do it with Z moves, but not everyone understood that. Alright. So, one more location I can check out, and... I'm just hoping that the next one isn't also going to be... Uh-oh. Oops. Low battery. Isn't also going to be an electric type move, just because Damien is starting to get a little bit worn down. Is that a sleeping Stantler? Oh, I think that's a sleeping Stantler. I want to see the sleeping Stantler. Oh, it's a sleeping Stantler! That's super neat. Unfortunately, Geodude is being super annoying right now. So we're just going to be getting out of dodge. Alright, where's the Warren Bridge? That's where I put the marker, and okay, that's where it is. Alright, what's the mass outbreak over here? Ooh. Alright, so yeah, with these I'm supposed to be I also have to try to scare them off with a scatterbang, so that's like a whole thing. Do I have scatterbangs? I do have scatterbangs. Ugh. Fine. You want to fight? Let's fight. Well, I got my wish that it wasn't yet another electric type. So I can use Samurott for this battle. But, oh man, all of them just up and disappeared? Dang. Ugh. Well, anyways, I have to get back around this way, but I want to fly around instead. But yeah, like, a legit... Again, I have a different opinion about what counts as a legit complaint and what I call a legit complaint. And so, like, I'm personally of the opinion that, like, something... Like, complaining that the developers didn't include your favorite Pokemon in a game, like, there's a lot of reasons why they don't include a lot of Pokemon in games. Like, because if we're going to talk about Pokemon that don't get included in games, again, we have not seen anything from the Sunflora line in forever. The Sunkern line has basically been forgotten by Game Freak. So, like, yeah, Game Freak forget Pokemon exist all the time, and they don't include Pokemon in games all of the time. That's a Happy Knee. That's actually pretty rare. Don't mind me, Happy Knee. Shoot, I think that Happy Knee is going to disappear on me. And man, that is just going to be a great way to die. So yes, like, your favorite Pokemon not being in the game is not the end of the world. And quite honestly, the Pokemon developers not including Pokemon in the game, like, I personally think it's a good thing, because one, it does kind of force players to, like, vary up their team more and try new things. The other thing too is that I think that it's a good way to get rid of storyline and gameplay segregation. So, like, in Alola, the developers have gone on record saying, like, the Ultra Beasts were like, created from the idea about invasive... Oh, hey. Created around the idea of there being a lot of invasive species in Hawaii. And that was some of the idea for the Ultra Beast designs, like the Macho Mosquito, as I call it. The Buff Mosquito Ultra Beast. I don't remember its name. But, like, Ultra Beast came about because of of invasive species. So, like, the developers just deciding to, like, limit Pokemon from being available in the region. The rainstorm seems like it's about to clear up. Okay. So I guess that means I should get back to mine. Anyways. Limiting the Pokemon available in a game does, like, kind of get some real world stuff going on, of just like, you don't get certain areas in certain environments because they just don't exist there. And if you try to make them exist there, well, that's how you get the rabbit problem in Australia. That's how you get the Joro spider problem in America's southern states. That's how you get the whole murder hornet thing going on in 2020, because 2020 was a very messed up year. And so I think that it's good for, like, just sort of world immersion to have that sort of cut off. Thank you for your investigations in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Did you learn anything about these massive mass outbreaks? They come in rainstorms. What could that mean? Do Pokemon gather when there's especially heavy rain? I wonder whether Munchlax was reacting to the rainstorm or to the massive mass outbreak itself. We'll just have to investigate further, but how best to do so? We've had a good look around the Obsidian Fieldlands, but it's only raised more questions. That frown doesn't suit you at all. Oh, Mistress Kalaba. Well, you see... Mass outbreaks that occur during rainstorms. I've never heard of such a thing. But of course, life is full of surprises. After all, it's not often that Pokemon from beyond our world appear at the Temple of Sinnoh either. Perhaps these Pokemon are reacting to the arrival of mighty Palkia. Why don't we head back to Jubilife Village? Araze's shop may be a good place to visit. That girl's place is awfully popular, after all, and where people gather, information abounds. Of course, the hairdressers. That might just work. Places of gossip. I agree. We won't learn anything new if we simply stay put. That's settled then. I'll wait for you at the hairdressers. Just a whole bunch of girls gonna go get their hair done, I guess. So yeah, anyways, that's just how I feel about some things. Are you an alpha? No. So yeah, I think having all Pokemon available in the game, even at the end, I feel like that kind of took the player outside of the game, and, well, it does. It introduces, like, the Pokemon metagame to the world, and having metagame stuff takes the player outside of the Pokemon universe. And I think that was like taking away from the game. Now, the thing is that you don't play Pokemon for the story. I admit that, but you play it for the world. Or, well, I think for a while the strongest thing about Pokemon was the fact that you were playing it for the Pokemon world. You were playing it because it's an escape from the real world. There's universal healthcare. You can do something that you like to do to make money in this game, and you get to have pets, like a giant owl that stands on its legs and is as tall as you. Anyways. But by having the metagame centered around, like, building a strong team, how did you get here? How did you beat me here? Anyways, yeah. I think having limits on what Pokemon you can have in a game is good. So, is it a legitimate complaint? Yes, like, this isn't certain things, like, Pokemon is not make or break, end of the world stuff if they do this or they don't do that. And that's kind of the bottom line. Your opinions are valid, it's just I don't agree with that opinion necessarily. So, but now, going back to the whole thing is, from way back when, I think, like, a very legitimate complaint about the Pokemon games is that they introduce gimmicks in each generation, and then they abandon that gimmick for a new gimmick. So we had that with Mega Evolutions, then we had that with Z-Ring stuff, and now we have it with Dynamaxing. Except at least Dynamaxing has been explained, we're not going to see it outside of Galar. Because it's tied to Galar. Oh, Kimiko! Oh, Kimiko! Mistress Kalaba's waiting for you. Come on in. How did they all beat me here? I heard all about these mass outbreaks. I bet there's some sort of Pokemon festival. It's like what I heard from a customer who came here from Johto. Apparently on nights with the full moon, Clefairy get together and dance. It's basically gathering a Pokemon that only happens when certain conditions are met. Sounds pretty similar to those mass outbreaks, don't you think? So massive mass outbreaks could be a festival for Pokemon to enjoy the rainstorms. You might have a point there. It seems to me that you're still biting your tongue, Arezu. Have you heard anything else? Well, I did hear something weird from a Diamond Clan friend of mine. Go on. They said they saw a massive outbreak of alphas in the Crimson Mirelands. But seriously, do alphas ever gather in groups? My friend must have made a mistake, right? Alphas grouping together. If this is part of a massive mass outbreak, it sounds dangerous. Mung. Even the Lady of the Ridge would be no match for a mass outbreak of alphas. It's natural to worry about the unknown. That's why Kimiko is investigating this for us, no? To put our concerns to rest? You're right. It seems our next step is to investigate the Crimson Mirelands. And this is request 97. Alright, so I think I figured out those missing requests. Are you ready to head to the Crimson Mirelands with me? So we're at an hour and 27 minutes. And I'm trying to remember what I wanted to do today for this, but I think we'll just go to the Mirelands for now and see what happens from there. Because I don't actually want to investigate the Shrouded Ruins just yet. It seems a massive mass outbreak has sprung up here in the Crimson Mirelands too. Let's try to determine if this phenomenon occurs here as it does in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Hey ho, little people! No need to fret, Melly has arrived. What do you want? I heard rumors that you've been investigating massive mass outbreaks or some such, but I, Melly, have already solved the mystery. All that remains is to gather evidence. Really? I question your methods. Not bad, Melly. The reason these Pokemon have been mysteriously gathering in the rainstorms is to praise the great Melly, naturally. Don't look so sour, you two. I realize it's a difficult truth to accept right away, but the awe I inspire as both sun and shadow to Adaman is clearly apparent to Pokemon. And as thanks for your adorable efforts in proving my theory true, I'll give you this generous reward. Go on, take them. They're Ogguav berries, quite a rarity here in Hisui, you know. As for why these Pokemon gather during rainstorms, well, that's surely to represent how I'm simply overflowing with wonderful qualities. And with that nugget of wisdom, I shall be off. He was very shy and withdrawn as a child, until one day he announced he was going to work hard to help Adaman. I was happy to see him grow more optimistic, but I fear he may have taken that to extremes. But Ogguav berries, where could he have found them? Munchlax! Did you just eat some of the Ogguav berries? Muns! What's this? It looks like your fancy map is responding to Munchlax again. Okay. The string of requests is a long one, took nearly 3 hours. Oof. Okay, so we'll be coming back to this. But for now, let's go check out... which one do I want? Well, I like Petilil as a Pokemon in general, so I want to go do that one. Although, like, this one has a bouncing thingy next to it, so I bet that one's going to be interesting. Now the map shows not only outbreak locations, but the Pokemon there as well. What does this mean, Munchlax? Mung! While the massive outbreaks are going on, you can give Ogguav berries to Mize to find out what Pokemon are appearing in each mass outbreak location. Okay. Pokemon icons with a sparkle mark locations of special mass outbreaks, while those with a berry indicate outbreaks where you may be able to receive Ogguav berries. Okay. So sparkle is good, but berries are important to keep feeding to Munchlax. So if we keep feeding Munchlax Ogguav berries, we'll be able to learn more about these outbreaks. Munchlax, what exactly is it you're trying to get us to understand? Whatever this all means, please investigate 3 massive mass outbreak locations in the Crimson Mireland so we can compare these outbreaks to those we found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. 15 were sent to storage because there's no more room in my satchel, so that means we've got to clean this up. Because I bet it's more important to have those than all of this stuff here. Although I think what I'm going to do actually is... When did I pick up that? what I'm going to do is, well, take that out. Not that. Take this out. Take this Pokeball out. Take out some of my Lepa berries. Where did the Oglogs? There they are. Yeah, so I think that it's more important to get Lepa berries in my pouch right now. Sparkle means that you're guaranteed evolved forms, alphas, or evolved alphas. Okay. Although that's a little bit spoilery, so let's be careful about that next time. Anyways, if I'm going to be dealing with Haunter, I'm going to want Samurott. So yeah, I kind of count that sort of stuff spoilers because that might be something that I just find out in the game naturally. So, yeah. Alright, hey there. Let's go. How many am I dealing with at once? Alright, that many. Anyways, I'm getting hungry. And I am full of croissants, but I'm now also going to stuff more of them in my face. So, if you hear some clicking, that's me turning my microphone on and off while I try to eat. I just didn't want you to suddenly die because they will kill you. Thank you for the concern. I'll say that much. But, yeah, if that's something I would have learned in-game, then that's a bit of a spoiler. Not that you necessarily knew that. But, yeah, just... I want to try to discover as much as I can about these games. Just through gameplay, so like, and if it's something that I'm having trouble with, then yeah, I'll look it up. But I'll do that mostly in my own time. Whoops, hit the tree. Okay, reported outbreaks are gone. So, that doesn't have a sparkle, but okay. So, yeah, like, this Paris outbreak has a sparkle next to it, so that's where I want to go next. And, what Pokemon do I want? Let's try Zoroark. Ugh. I don't like that I lose height when I do that. but unfortunately we live in this society where flying Pokemon cannot gain height. And yeah, I'm going around because I know that if I flew straight to the marker, that doesn't actually show me the best path to get there. So yeah, I think we'll do... I do want to try the Pay-to-Lil outbreak. Well, hi there, little fellas. Oh man, I got all 4 of them here. Nice. Anyways, I'm bringing out Zoroark here, not because it's necessarily strong, I just wanted to try using another Pokemon. Although, apparently it was a pretty good idea, because Slash is a no-sell here. But yeah. I would like to see Pokemon kind of continue the Legends games. Because it's been an interesting take on the Pokemon series. And I think that it's breathed a lot of new life back into the series. Oop. There is a Parasect right behind me when I get out of this battle. So I'm going to move around here. Alright, now this I will use Sludge Bomb for. So yeah, the Paris was a much higher level than the Parasect was a much higher level than the Paris, so I used a Sludge Bomb. That is why I brought Zoroark out, because I know that it has a poison type move. Where's the rest of the outbreak? Is this it as well? Is this part of the outbreak? I can't tell. Because there's just Parasect all over this place anyway. Okay? Okay. Yeah, I thought my microphone had been turned off for a bit. Sorry. And yeah, every time I move my mouse, well, if I move my mouse over too far, you get the, menu for the, capture device I'm using. Okay, so those Pokemon were part of the outbreak. But yeah, they have them here anyways. Oh, wait. Oh, now we're getting into the fun part. Oh, all 4 of them. Interesting. So if I do... Oh, I can't do that. Okay, so if I do this... I'll be able to get a nasty plot off at least. But yeah, I have enough Pokemon that can deal with these Parasect that I'm not entirely worried. I'm just going to be annoyed. And yeah, Sludge Bomb is a move that Zoroark has not perfected, so I can't get it to use Agile. Ooh, Spore is annoying. But it's also a really good move if you're trying to catch Pokemon. Spore is one of the few or only sleep-inducing moves that has a 100% accuracy. And Spore is, you only get it on very few Pokemon, Parasect being one of them. Oh no. I think that Breloom also can learn Spore, and maybe Morel. I'm gonna switch to Damien. Damien might not be the best choice for this though, because Damien's a ground type, but I have Aerial Ace. Alright, I'm gonna eat some more food while I'm doing this battle. So alright, I'm done eating. And, oh yeah, back to like some of the stuff that they introduced in this game in particular. The rainstorm may go on a bit longer. I mean, there's that. But that was something they introduced back in Galar, actually, just having weather affecting an area. Although, Galar's weather is much more bizarre, to say the least. No. Something that they introduced in this area was having the wild Pokemon loaf around. So, I use the term loaf around because that was something that was introduced back in Gen 1. Just like Pokemon will disobey you and not attack during battle. And one of the descriptions for that time was called loafing around. So a Pokemon that was too high level for you as a trainer would sometimes ignore your commands, and it would be called like Slowpoke is loafing around. And that's kind of a thing that they've really neutralized. Hi, Adaman. Neutralized in this game and future games in general. Of wild Pokemon that you catch yourself will generally obey you, but Pokemon that you trade will not obey you. But something that they've brought into this game is rainstorm seems like it's about to clear up. Uh-oh. I'm here for Pay-to-Lil. How much food do I have, though? Not so much. Uh-oh. They're on to me. So yeah, there are some advantages to hunting down aggressive Pokemon. They won't disappear on you like, well, the Abra outbreak ended. For example. Because like that, Paytolil is super far away now. Oh, Rainstorm's back. Come on, eat it. Alright, reported Pokemon is gone. So now I have to report back to mine. Anyway, yeah, so this game brought back loafing around, but they brought it back for wild Pokemon. And I think that's actually a really good thing to have. Not just because it makes some of the battles easier. No, it goes to highlight the difference between Pokemon that a trainer commands and Pokemon that are just wild. And it highlights why it's important. No. It highlights why it's important to, well, it highlights why it's important for, what do I want to say? Oh, why Pokemon trainers are actually vital for Pokemon. Or like, what's even the point of Pokemon trainers? They do help Pokemon battle better. Like, Pokemon that you're training take commands each round, whereas a wild Pokemon is just going to be, well, sometimes looking around more often, or loafing around, goofing off, looking sleepy, etc., etc. Their head's not in the game, basically. Anyways, I've heard you finished your investigation in the Crimson Mirelands. Well done, Kimiko. Irida is here to help us. What happens twice will happen thrice, or so they say. Massive mouse outbreaks seem likely to occur in the Cobalt Coastlands and other areas as well, so I've been discussing the issue with Irida. Why don't we demonstrate to her what has been keeping us so busy? We can turn our investigation to the Cobalt Coastlands next. Munch! Ah yes, Munchlax, I know what's been keeping you busy. I know what's been keeping you busy is eating. But don't worry, you'll get your berries. But still I wonder, what lies behind Munchlax's strange reaction to eating off-glove berries? How does he know which Pokemon are gathering where during the massive mass outbreak? He's got superpowers. He's a prophet now. Perhaps, hopefully our investigations will shed some light on this mystery. Well, let me offer you a hand. I've learned some things about massive mass outbreaks myself. I knew the leader of the Pearl Clan could help us. Mysterious going-ons and vast history pique my interest after all. And on top of that, we're friends. I'll always come if you ask for help. Since when? We'd seen each other around before, but after talking more at the Harmony Festival, we found we agreed on a lot of things. Such as how exactly we think Adaman is doing as leader. And we decided we'd help each other out despite being from different clans. Anyways, that's how I got involved with the investigation in the coastlands. And I heard from Iskin and Lena that they'd both seen something that was like a mass outbreak, but stranger. What are your thoughts on these massive mass outbreaks, Irida? Well, I wonder about the causes Pokemon to flock. I wonder what about them causes Pokemon to flock together this way. Perhaps there has been some shift in space because of Mighty Palkia's appearance? I'd certainly be glad to have more Pokemon around. It would help the Hisui flourish. But it's too early to conclude if it's all for the best. Hordes of strong Pokemon could be dangerous. I'll be sure to warn Lena to be careful too. Make sure you call her Belina though. I'll head to Jubilife Village once I wrap up a few things here. We can meet at the front gates when it's time to set out on our next investigation. Okay. So that pretty much chewed up the rest of the time that I wanted for this stream. So timing is good, and we're going to go back to town. And that's where I'm going to meet you. So I'm going to end the stream here so that I can do stuff for like a real food thing. So anyways, see you later, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'll decide later. Anyways, bye bye.